Today, I'm gonna show you 3 ways how to repair drywall. First way to repair drywall, we'll take the beginner route. The first way to patch up your drywall is get yourself a wall repair patch. These come in 3 different sizes depending on the hole that we're repairing, and they're really inexpensive, ranging between about $4 to about $7. We're gonna make sure our area is clean, open the patch, take the backing off, and make sure this patch that we selected is about 1/2 inch wider than the hole. Because this is an awkward shape, we'll get right there. Press that on firmly and let the glue sink in. Now let's get a drywall compound. When it comes to drywall compound, there's really about 2 options. One is this ready pre-mixed compound. It's the easiest way to use. That way you don't have to put any water in there, nothing to mix up. Just come in out of the bag, put it in your hot and trowel or your pan and start applying the drywall. The unfortunate part about this stuff is it takes a while, usually overnight, to dry. The second way I recommend is get yourself the Easy Sand 20. Now what it does is it's the same drywall compound except with added chemicals to allow for it to dry in, you guessed it, 20 minutes. Simply just put it in a pan or a bucket, mix it up and ready to apply. You'll know you're thoroughly mixed your drywall compound when it's got the consistency of maybe toothpaste, or if you're able to put it on a drywall knife and not having fall off. Now we can start covering the drywall compound over the patch and allowing it to blend over outside of the patch as well. We'll let this dry in the next 20 minutes and we'll start sanding. Now the drywall mud is dry, we're gonna sand it with 120 grit sandpaper, turning your sander on a lower speed, controlling your motion so you're not taking too much mud off and getting into the mesh. Up next, we do the texture. Now this wall is an orange peel, and orange peel goes from fine, medium, and heavy. With this kind of setup, you can control the knob to whatever amount of texture you want. So we're gonna shake it up a minute, spray it about 24 to 36 inches away in a circular motion. A little goes a long way, don't overdo it. It's important to note to overlap the area, that way it blends it in as much as possible. And that's the beginner way of patching a drywall. But first, let's talk about sponsors of today's video, BetterHelp. Guys, there's no secret that I take personal health very seriously. Through working out, I take care of my body, but I also have to take care of my brain. A while ago, I reached out to one of my friends and asked any recommendations on a therapist, and she had a lot of problems finding a good one, and when they found a good one, they weren't even available. Well, that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp offers licensed, trained therapists to listen and to help you. Talk to your therapist in private, online, at your convenience. There's a broad range of expertise and over 20,000 plus therapists network that you have access to the help that may not be available in your area. So here's what it works. You fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and you get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Then simply schedule a secure video and phone session, have access to unlimited messaging, while everything you share is completely confidential. Just the other week, I was on a video phone session with my therapist, John, and John helped me understand that my personality trait is one of a loyalist. He helped me unpack how that might affect my relationships with people around me. And if you're not happy with your therapist, you can request a new therapist at no extra charge anytime. So join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. So here's what you're gonna do. Head over to BetterHelp, that's HELP.com/Mr. Build It to get 10% off your first month today. Now let's get back into this video. Let's go. Second way to repair drywall, the intermediate way. To repair the drywall the intermediate way, you'll need a sheet of drywall if you have some left over, or you can buy a square like this for about $5, and you'll need for about $1 or $2, buy some drywall tape. To make our life easier, we have to create a perfect square that we can cut the drywall out. So this is a circle. I'll use a little template that I have here, and let's cut that out. We're gonna cut it out using a drywall knife. Next, we'll need to create a matching square from our drywall that will fit in here perfectly. So we have a perfect piece of drywall cut out. Now how are we gonna secure it since there's nothing around? This is where scrap piece of wood comes into play. We're gonna bring it right behind, let it overlap by about 1 inch, and secure it with drywall screws. The important thing about using drywall screws is they're coated with this texture that allows for drywall mud to stick to them and not slide off. Now our piece can perfectly sit in place. Now that our drywall patch is on, we have to now cover all these seams to allow it to be one with the existing piece of drywall. This is where the drywall tape comes in and the drywall mud. Apply the beginning coat where the drywall will go, covering all these seams. Lay your drywall tape over the seams and squeeze out all the excess joint compound, laying it flat. Anything extra that comes out, I like to put it right back over the tape to allow for better contact. Because this patch is small, there is a gap down in the middle because it doesn't have any texture or anything on it. So I'm basically covering my bases, saving one extra step by creating the float down the middle to have one even area so it can dry together. We're gonna let it dry and then we sand. The mud is dry, let's sand. Up next, we texture. And that, folks, is the intermediate way of patching up drywall. And now, part 3, third way to repair drywall like a pro. For the third way to repair drywall, you'll need some ramen. Just kidding, it doesn't work. You'll need drywall. Just like our previous way, we'll need to have a good clean template to work with, a nice clean square. And as you can see, we just discovered there's a utility box that's on the other side of this wall where the laundry room is, and we can't really fasten too many screws here. This is where the pro version really comes handy. First thing you'll need to do is get yourself a piece of drywall that's cut 1 inch wider than the template that we did. Trace out yourself a little grid and cut through the brown paper using a utility knife and a square. Next, pop all the little serrated cuts and peel everything on the back side, including the drywall, except the middle part. Now that we got a perfect patch, add some drywall compound around the perimeter and secure the tape. Up next, we sand. Finish it off with some texture. All of our beginner, intermediate, and pro holes are all patched up. All that's left, throw some paint on it. Hey, thanks so much for sticking around watching yet another one of my videos. It means the world to me. If you're brand new to the channel and you like videos like this or any other kind of home improvement project, make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell that we will know exactly when these videos comes out. Connect with me on my social media. All the links will be in the description below, as well as the merch section. All help support this channel. Tune out this week. We'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. Bye.